Okay, so you can see I got an upward view now. I essentially have my GoPro attached to the top of the desk. And from what I can tell, it looks like everything's going to be in frame. Quick check. Yeah, does look like it. Alright, so first I realized I'm gonna need to make this trailer hitch hold deeper. So next I'll pop the rubber wheels off. You can see that it's really easy to do. Now, I'm gonna tape off what I don't want to paint. Now, originally, I was gonna tape off all the wheel wells and all the gray and everything, until I realized that if I just go ahead and paint that all black, I can then come in with the brush and paint it all chrome. And it will look real good. So that's what I'm going to do. But first I got to tape off the window. And the headlights. Maybe the Autobot logo. Depending on how good I can get that. That is a small thing to tape, so that might be difficult. Alright. Button. That makes me remind me I should probably do something to protect that button. But I had an afterthought, and I taped these wheels so the paint won't prevent the tires from going back on. See if we can add something. Protect the button, because I can always go in with a brush and take care of the button area. Okay, so now this is all black, first step done. Still going to tape on the wheel though. I did it spray painting here on the sides front. Now I did have, I don't know if you can still see the flame detail in here, so when went over as much as I could, and then I noticed the spider webbing starting, so it's mostly concealed by the red paint, but once I start putting other details on, you won't see it, especially when I have the effect of repainting up the chrome. And I did find some pin stroke details, and I got those. I did find a Knight Rider flag emblem I can print out, as well as I believe I still have some left over from the Toy Hex kit set. Now I'm going to be using the liquid chrome. But first thing I want to tape off the edges here. Alright, so do just focus on the front and this side and backward. And I have two methods here. One, I'm gonna just take and dump in the drop some into the paint tray and brush on. The other, marker technique, might need more. I shift it up a bit. So I'm going to use this on the grill. Now that looks like that won't work in there. I haven't decided on if I want to cover this and part and make this chrome or not. Guess I'll have to wait and see. Might be the last thing I do. Let's come back here. Okay, so this is how it's looking here. I got it looking now. See, I got this all taped off and ready to go now. But before I do that, I'm gonna take care of these little sections here. Yeah, it's better. I did silver tip the chrome tip the light bulb. And then when it's time, I'm gonna go over them with the little amber color. Now after I do the back here, I am gonna do some chrome inside their light area and get some these smaller edges with the tips. Hopefully it's still on the camera. Okay, so I decided that, well, first I needed to see what I was doing. I couldn't do this on camera, but I touched up what I could on here, on the light, filling the little centers of them. And I'm gonna go with some polarized blue here on these windows here. But first I'm gonna need to do a little chrome on it. But I don't know, on this side and the other side I might end up going over this little section here with chrome just to make that one whole window section match. so I checked my references, and the front end of the semi is not exact, but the Optimus Prime images show these lit, and just looking at it, it does need a little bit something, so I'm thinking maybe just do some orange lighting here, and then these little ones running back here orange. First, I'm gonna do the blue on the window. That way I know I'm going to need to do the other stuff, do this little stuff. No, I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, that blends in perfect there. Yeah, that's just what the front end needed. Like the dry brushing. I was originally thinking putting in a sticker there over there, but then I just realized I could just do a little dry brushing and now it'll look even better. So for the detail, which I'm going to do later once I get the robot mode painted up properly. This part is done. Alright, now that it's in robot mode, you can clearly see where I need to do more paint on with the black. The back part is where on this section. See is where I really need to focus with this part of the paint here. That's gonna have to dry. Okay, so I went ahead and painted up some sections that weren't gonna be easy to paint on camera, such as this section here, let's kind of do a little bit more of. Some little nooks and crannies. Places that I needed to actually have up close and personal to do. I do have this little spot here I can do it here. And I go just tape off the, instead of taping off, so I can do that, tape that there. I'll take care of this arm up here. Second coat will probably will take care of it. And I have already decided I'm gonna go maybe a knight symbol on one arm and an Autobot on the other. It makes sense to come here and do the back here. I can actually stand and take it leaning forward more. And then I can actually paint in this area. The problem with things not staying locked in theoretically gets fixed with the addition of paint. Because any time there's been that issue before when I paint something, that solves it. Anybody here, as of this video currently, is ones that are under $20 for this figure. Not listed on eBay, so something you'd want to know. So this is nothing cranny. I'm gonna have to do without camera because I can change the battery, and I paint it up on the side over here. I'm being careful because I'm really not quite sure what I'm gonna paint what. If I'm gonna leave some of this other gray or not. I'm trying to be as careful as possible. Looking like I might go chrome in some of these places. Yeah, I got paint on my finger. So you have to be careful. So I probably should switch to a smaller brush now if I'm going to continue with any other small nooks. I almost screwed myself there. I do have these spots here, but could go chrome or just go black in the section along with the blue. I'll go black here and then cover this blue and gold and do the crotch in black too and go chrome and gold or chrome on the feet. Maybe this part here in gold. I think I'm gonna have a plan there. This is coming together at the moment. Okay, so like I'm gonna be getting into a spot with the black where I'm not gonna be able to actually show you how the paint anymore. Looks like I'm gonna have to cut here and get to the next. And by that time I'll have all the proper coats and the amount of coats I need on the black. Okay, so I've gotten all the trimming and all the detailing done. See, I got this nice gold I found. Still have some other things. I missed this section in here with the black. I have to get that. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I might have to do the head off camera. But the gold I found is this. I guess it's Coriart Chrome Marker Gold. And it covers really good and nice and shiny everywhere. What I'm going to do right now, first I also paint the kneecap black. These areas black. This all black. As I look around, I see a little more spaces I need to touch up with black. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do the section with the chrome. Tried to find a gold when I could do this with that. That would make it easier. And I did touch up the other areas of chrome. Get the sections I missed. Alright, now that's looking really nice. Now, this area, I'm not sure what I want to do. Debating leaving it that this color or gold, chroming it, or going black. It is a decision I need to make. I can look might just keep it there, whatever. Just happen to be a couple spots here. Now I have to let all that dry out, right? And then probably do a second coat on the black for the head. Okay, so I finished the head. Oh, the head. Now that's how it looks. And then I decided on a name for a semi-prime. As you can see, I already put a decal here because I want to test it. This is leftover from a Starscream set of from Toy Hack. It's perfect for that section right there. Now, from the Knight Rider set, I have all these extra decals that I didn't use. So right away, my first thought was these two. And then I have these two extra monitor decals. So now those look good too. Now you can go like that. Go like that and talk to the monitors. I got wrists. There are some other things on here I could use, but I don't think they really needed. Also have the wheel back on. Still debating whether or not if I need to add any more in the robot mode. Although I suppose, now that I think about it, the striping will be added in the robot mode. So, yeah, I guess all I need to do now is just go take care of the gold striping. Okay, so it's back in truck mode. And now you can see a couple picnics from where transformations have occurred. So, now I have to something good. This will permanently work. So now I'll just let that dry and start figuring out my striping, which I have here ready to use. So I'll read these instructions and then. Alright, so try putting these on, and as you can see they just kept doing that and not working, or it just wouldn't stay on there. So I grabbed another one of my gold markers with this fine tip point and went ahead and did that, which looks good. These ones I'm satisfied with. This I'm not so satisfied now that looks. Especially since after reviewing after this, there's only supposed to be one stripe on this section. But which, if I'd done it right, if I'd done only the one stripe, I would have had proper room for that big design there. So I'll probably have to be redoing this side. But I can show you what I did on this. First, I this and checked it in my chrome spot. Some stuff around here. So sure I started in the right. try to keep a straight line while doing this. Alright, so now I got that. Okay, so since I want to get this side right, I'm gonna have to do this up close. I can't really, not gonna be able to do this at this. This is probably gonna be the one, but it's gonna be doing off camera because I want to get it right. Okay, so now I'm looking at a different photo, and it does show almost like there's two lines, but only one going down at bottom. Look at a different photo, I only see one line. Okay, so here is what the details were what I've tried to use. And here's the new picture I'm looking at. As you can see, there's detailing on here. I can now see better. So I was kind of doing things right before, but just got a little bit wrong. And there is two lines on the side there, along with the detail. Let me put the camera back now. Now, so go ahead and do that, and that does look better than the other side. I'm not sure if it's because I got two lines on that side or just the one, or just right here, but I think I'm definitely going to need to redo this side. Especially since this side is looking better. There, that worked out pretty good. I still need to figure out my license plate. So, let me see if the truck is out. The truck doesn't actually show. I'm looking at another inventory profile. There you go. It has it sort of right. Just I used the method to connect there. So, this side, I'll fix that. There you go. Figure out the smoke. One more run, one more try. Stealing soul, that's perfect. Human hope in the shield. That's good. And maybe I can fit this one on the trail. Or maybe put the flag one on the trail. Okay, so now I gotta figure out what I'm going to do with the smokestack. Obviously, I could fill out the center point. And then take and do something like and anything like something like that. That actually would work. And I do have brushing that in place that I can actually utilize. Okay, I think I figured out my plan here for this. I'll do the one side and then decide if I actually need it on the other.